Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kenya Moore breaks silence on RHOA firing scandal. Kenya Moore is breaking her silence on her RHOA firing scandal. The longtime cast member found herself in hot water while filming season 16. Now she is opening up about what actually happened and where she stands with the show. Keep reading for more details. After 11 seasons on RHOA, things appeared to be going amazing for Kenya Moore. She was opening her hair spa when things escalated very quickly. Photos of newcomer Brittany Evie performing sexual acts were suddenly displayed everywhere. Yet, it was alleged that Brittany had threatened gun violence on Kenya, so this may have been retaliatory. Both denied any wrongdoing, and soon enough, Kenya was supposedly let go from the hit Bravo series. Phaedra Parks was brought back despite being a cast member of Married to Medicine as a way to fill in the gaps. It was unclear if this was a temporary situation with Kenya or if she was done for good. Now, she is finally opening up about what happened at the opening, her involvement, and if she was fired. According to Page 6, she appeared on the Tamron Hall show on Thursday, November 14th. There, she opened up about where she stands with RHOA, and it turns out she was not fired. "I am still under contract, and I am still an employee of the network." More so, Kenya maintains she still collects checks from Bravo. However, she does admit that she did participate in bad behavior the night of the incident with Brittany Evie. Furthermore, she did take it too far, and it went to a point that it should not have. Hindsight is always 50-50. If I could do it all over again, I believe the photos were very distasteful and I elevated the situation. So, Kenya Moore is taking back what she did, but it is unknown how the show will handle that situation when the time comes. She went on to apologize for her bad behavior. "I've elevated situations before, and I've taken full accountability for the things that I've done. I am sorry for what I've done. I didn't have to take it that far." This is shocking since Kenya initially claimed she had nothing to do with the photos of Brittany when it initially occurred. After seeing Kenya Moore have her say on Tamron Hall, fans immediately challenged everything that she said. They did not believe a word she said and felt she was not being sincere. Let's be really honest, Kenya does not mind her business. She's notorious for antagonizing some of her cast members of the past. Kim Fields is the first to come to mind because she went so hard at her. Something is seriously wrong with Kenya. It's time she gets professional help and stops bringing up her childhood for sympathy to behave poorly. Kenya contradicted herself many times. She threatened you, so you decided to post her nudes? Girl, by Kenya Moore, the iconic reality television star who rose to fame through her compelling presence on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA, has recently broken her silence about the shocking firing scandal that rocked the Bravo universe. For years, Moore has captivated audiences with her unapologetic personality, fierce loyalty, and dramatic moments. But this latest controversy was a different kind of challenge. As the dust settles, Kenya has decided to share her truth with fans, offering a unique insight into the whirlwind of emotions, revelations, and triumphs that have followed her departure from the hit reality series. The shocking exit. Kenya Moore's firing from RHOA came as a surprise to fans who had watched her evolve from a brash newcomer to one of the show's most beloved stars. Her fiery confrontations, emotional moments, and larger-than-life personality had solidified her place in the hearts of millions. Yet, behind the scenes, there had been growing tensions regarding her role on the show, which led to the stunning announcement that she would not be returning for the next season. The decision came as a shock not only to Kenya, but to the show's devoted fan base. For many, it seemed like the end of an era. Moore had become the face of RHOA, her involvement in pivotal storylines and show-stopping moments making her a fan favorite. So when news broke that she had been fired, the reality TV world was abuzz with rumors and speculations. A heartfelt response. In an exclusive interview, Kenya Moore finally opened up about the scandal and her firing, revealing her emotions and offering a deeper understanding of the circumstances that led to the decision. "It was a gut punch," Moore admitted. "I loved being on the show, and I've always given 100% of myself to the audience. So to be told that I wouldn't be coming back, candidness was refreshing, as she had long been known for her strong persona and ability to handle drama with grace. But even for a woman as tough as Kenya Moore, the firing was an unexpected blow to her sense of identity. After all, the show had given her a platform to showcase her life, her growth, and her journey as both a reality TV star and a mother. The decision left her grappling with questions about her future in the entertainment industry. The hardest part wasn't just being let go, it was coming to terms with the fact that something I loved so much was no longer a part of my life," Kenya explained. "But the silver lining is that I've had the chance to reflect, to reassess, and to grow, and that's been incredibly healing." What really happened behind the scenes? In her interview, Kenya Moore didn't hold back, revealing that there had been a series of challenges behind the scenes that contributed to her departure. While viewers often see a polished version of reality on their screens, Kenya explained that the production side of the show had become increasingly difficult to navigate. "The behind-the-scenes politics were intense," she revealed. "I don't think people realize the pressure we're under as cast members. We're expected to be on all the time, to deliver drama, and to keep the viewers engaged. But at a certain point, it became clear that my presence was no longer aligned with the direction the producers wanted to take the show." Moore alluded to creative differences and a shift in focus that didn't suit her vision for her personal brand and story. She made it clear that while she was proud of the work she had done on RHOA, it was time for a change. "I'm not afraid to walk away from something if it no longer serves me. I've always been true to myself, and that's something I refuse to compromise." The firing scandal, a deeper look. In addition to the behind-the-scenes issues, Kenya touched on the wider scandal surrounding her firing. Rumors had swirled that there was a fallout between her and fellow cast members, and speculation about whether she had been a victim of a larger power play at Bravo. Kenya addressed these rumors head-on, denying that there was any personal animosity between her and the other women. "I want to make one thing clear, there was no bad blood between me and the other women on the show," Moore stated firmly. "We've had our moments, sure, but we also have a deep respect for each other. The issues I faced weren't about my relationships with the cast. It was more about where I fit into the overall vision for the show." However, Moore did acknowledge that some of the production decisions felt out of her control. "When you're a part of something as big as RHOA, there's always going to be a lot of moving parts," she said. "At times, it felt like I was being squeezed out of my own narrative, and that's a difficult thing to experience." A new chapter. Despite the challenges she faced, Kenya Moore remains a resilient figure who refuses to be defined by a single chapter in her life. "I've learned that sometimes the greatest opportunities come from moments of adversity," she reflected. "This firing has been the catalyst for a new chapter in my life, one that I'm excited to embrace." In the wake of her departure from RHOA, Kenya has explored new opportunities, both in television and beyond. She's focused on her family, her entrepreneurial endeavors, and her growing platform as a public figure. Kenya's fans have supported her every step of the way, cheering on her latest ventures, including her growing beauty brand, which has become a success story of its own. "I'm not just a reality TV star," Kenya asserted. "I'm a businesswoman, a mother, and someone who is constantly evolving. I've been blessed with the ability to reinvent myself, and that's exactly what I'm doing." A message to her fans. Throughout the interview, Kenya took a moment to express her gratitude toward her loyal supporters. "I wouldn't be where I am today without the love and support of my fans," she said with emotion in her voice. "They've stuck by me through thick and thin, and I want them to know that I'm just getting started. This is not the end of my story, it's just a new beginning." Her honesty and vulnerability resonated deeply with viewers who had watched her for years. Kenya Moore had always been a source of drama, humor, and entertainment, but in this moment, she showed the world a side of herself that was both raw and inspiring. In the end, Kenya Moore's break from RHOA may have been controversial, but it marks the beginning of an exciting new era for the star. Fans can rest assured that this is far from the last we'll see of her. With her indomitable spirit and unwavering drive, Kenya Moore is poised for even greater successes ahead.